Hey, how's it going, guys? Austin More Skills Gaming. Welcome back to Palworld. So in this video, we're going to talk about farming and ranching, how to make a really productive farm in Palworld. I've been spending a lot of time with farming and ranching, so I think I'm qualified enough to make this video. I finally unlocked my second base, so I just converted my starter variety base into a full-out farm and ranch, and I'm going to use my second base as kind of like my mining or slash production factory type of base, I guess you can say. That one is still under construction because it's taking a whole lot of resources, and that's why I have this ranch farm going on right here. But this is pretty sweet. Like, check out all the stuff that we have going on right here. I have a couple Vixies. Vixies, they can dig up arrows and balls and spheres. And then we have the Chicky Pie somewhere. I hope Chicky Pie didn't get stuck again. But Chicky Pie can lay eggs. Eggs are pretty good for cakes and such. I haven't really got too much into cakes yet. Cakes are for breeding, and I haven't really experimented too much with the breeding yet. I plan to, you know, as I progress more and more into the game. But I just caught this cow right here, and the cow can produce milk, which is also good for, you know, cakes and stuff. Definitely recommend having a cow in your farm. And don't worry, if you guys don't know where to find any of these creatures, I'll show you where to find them all later in the video. But I just kind of want to give a little demonstration on how all this stuff works right here. But now basically, if you're starting like a farm and a ranch, you're going to want to have a place where you can plant berries and such. So we have a couple berry plots over here. One of them does wheat. These ones do berries. You definitely want to have a couple hot springs for sanity. If your pals have low sanity, they're not going to do a very good job with their work and stuff. So you definitely want that. You want to have a water pal right here. This shiny elephant that I caught, it's a really good water pal for watering the crops and stuff. Now, this thing right here is really cool. It's a silo, and basically what silos do is they can speed up the, I think it's the planting. Let me double check and make sure. Yeah, so they can speed up the planting process. You'll unlock that later. But we also have the waterfall over here, and this speeds up the watering process. And just to give you an idea of like how much this does speed up, I actually have a deer over here, and check this out. So this deer is going super hard with this lumber station right here. We already have almost 1,000 lumber, and it's going super hard at it. It might actually be kind of stuck right now. It doesn't seem like this thing's really moving. So I might actually have to like put that deer back in the box and bring it out. I think I have too many pals in this small area, and maybe that's why sometimes they get stuck and there's glitches and stuff, but I may have to relocate my base, which kind of sucks because I really like this base right here. Where's the deer at? Okay, we're going to take the deer out and we're going to put him back in. But I definitely recommend getting a deer for your lumber. They're really good for like lumbering and stuff, but also keep a second one around as your mount. This is probably the best ride mount in the game that I've discovered. This thing is super awesome. Check out my mount video if you want to learn more about mounts. I really do need some more room, because look at this right here. Like, this barely just fits. This is my breeding farm, and it takes so much freaking space. I just barely got that to fit in there. Now, this thing's pretty cool. I haven't messed around too much with this thing yet, but you can, like, put pals in here, and it'll, like, make a more powerful pal. If you've caught, you know, more of the same pal, you can put that in there, and they will, like, make the pal more powerful. I don't know too much about it. I literally just got it, so. But yeah, I do recommend having 2 of these ranch things right here, especially early game. Definitely get 2 ranch things. Now, this Mao cat over here is really cool. You can find Mao in the caves. However, when I first discovered Mao in the cave, I accidentally killed it, so I never caught one. So I actually got this one right here from a dark egg. So, but basically what they do is they will farm gold coins for you inside your ranch, which is pretty cool. I'll just show you like my entire setup right here in the PAL box. It might make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I have Bronze Cherry, which does all the seeding and stuff, level 3. right there. And I just caught this woolly pop. Basically what woolly pop does is woolly pop like makes cotton candy, and what cotton candy does is it helps your pals' sanity level. So woolly pop can farm cotton candy inside the ranch. Pretty cool. Obviously, you know, we got the deer, cow, the chicken. I got 3 Vixies right here. I did have like 4 or 5 Vixies. That was a little bit too much. Like, I don't really need any more pal spheres. I have like 600 pal spheres right now, so I'm pretty good on that. But we also have this pal right here, also handling my seeding and planting and such. Now this Pin King right here is pretty cool. Pin King is good for like mining and transporting stuff, but it's also cooling as well, so it can like keep your food cool. Overall, a pretty good worker. So I have 2 of those. And Pin King can also water the plants, which is something that you want in your farm slash ranch. And I just have Tiefin in there because it's shiny, it's big, and it looks freaking cool, but he also waters the plants as well. And yeah, that's basically my little farm setup that we got going on here. It's possible I may relocate this to a better spot with like more space and stuff. I just love the spot so much. I love the view. And it's so freaking convenient too. It's like right next to the Plateau of Beginnings. My old base that I had was actually near the Mamarest, and I've seen a lot of YouTubers make their base there. It's really a good spot because there's a lot of open area. I just put the POW box down over by a cliff, which was a total mistake because I had like no area there. So really what I could have done was I could have just moved the POW box to an area with more space, and I would have had more space. But I was like, I saw this area right here, so I'm just going to move to this area because I really like the view. I'll show you how much food I have. Like, we have a crazy amount of food. As you can see, we got 300 some berries over here. We got some milk. And over here, we have 128 berries. And I actually moved some berries over to my other base. I'll show you where my other base is at. But this is the base that I'm going to turn into my factory slash mining area. It's pretty cool. Whoops. I went to the wrong area. It's over here. This is my base right here, my second base. As you can see, it's still plain. It's under construction. But this place is awesome because there's so much ore here. So much ore. My pals have pretty much dismantled all of it. But you can find it right here on the map. Really, really good spot. And if I go up here, this is where I built my house. And a quick tip, you can actually build outside the circle, because you want to make sure your production facilities are inside the circle. But if you have structures like building and stuff, you can put them outside the circle, therefore you have more room for your production facilities. So that is something to keep in mind that I did not learn until later on in my playthrough. But I cannot wait to like make this my factory slash, you know, ore place. It's going to be awesome. It's just under construction right now. But overall, I just recommend once you unlock getting the second base option, just turn your first base into a farm slash ranch. You know, but until you unlock the second base, just keep your first base variety. Do everything in there. But yeah, this is where I built the house at, up here. I may relocate this and get this outside the circle just so I have more space. I'll either do that or I'll find a different location. But I really like how it turned out. I just don't have any furniture in here, but just a bed. So I think it's pretty cool. Definitely really loving this game. This is becoming one of my most favorite games at the moment. So that's why I'm definitely going to be spamming your newsfeed with Palworld videos, because this is all I've played. I have over 40 hours into it already, so it's pretty crazy. It literally just came out like 4 days ago. Now this mill thing's pretty cool too. This mill thing, you can make flour with it. So I have one of those. And this thing right here, you can make fiber with it. It's a fiber machine. So obviously we have the feed boxes. What the heck is my sheep doing up here? Get your butt down. I can't even get up there. I'm gonna lift you. Get down from up there. Now here's where you can find all the best farming slash ranch animals that I currently have. So this is where you can find the cow on the map right here. This is also a pretty good farm slash rancher. You can find her over here. Here's where you can find the cotton candy lamb, sheep, whatever, right over here. Here's where you can find Caprita, whatever, however you pronounce the name, but it's kind of all over the place. Here's where you can find the deer. Here's where you can find Bronze Cherry, majestic dinosaur looking thing. Now Relaxosaurus is pretty good too, but Relaxosaurus eats a whole lot, so I don't really have him out, but you can find him over here. Obviously you can find Vixie around here. Highly recommend getting Vixie as soon as possible. Get like 3 or 4 of them as soon as possible. You'll never have to worry about Palspheres ever again. And here's where you can find Pin King. Though I hatched Pin King from an egg. But yeah, check out all our freaking Palspheres right here. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I literally have 648 Palspheres. So I think this is a pretty good farm right here. Just saying. That deer is ready to work. He just got out of the hot springs. But check out how fast this thing goes up with that lumber stump thing that I have. It just prints out wood super fast. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, guys, that's my ranch slash farm that I have going on. I think it's a pretty good build, I guess you could say. I think it's pretty productive, really efficient. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. I'll see you later.